Alright, we are back with our final game of the day. This is NA Game 6, and right off the rip here, we have Furia dying to Flat and Nano getting triple flown on. And that's actually big, because both these teams are in the top 5 right now. Or sorry, Furia's top 6. But now running through the explosive, Nano getting really lucky he doesn't go down there. Game 6 is crazy. Out of the rip here, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely bonkers.
Having to literally reset somewhere else because you
hard reset for Flat, and Furia down to a 2-man. Now, top 5 is really tight, so Furia will still probably finish pretty high on the day, but now there's a chance of them actually exiting that top 5 if Vaxilon and Kion can't find some placement or some KP on some other teams brawling here. Yes, looks like DSG is hunting here. Now, Designful was calling absolutely out of his mind today, making really good decisions and really nice shots there, but especially on Stormpoint, Designful and Disguised Toast look really clean, so well done by them. Let's take a look at our POVs. I can't tell if Trev Stacks is alt-tab or they were the first team to go out. They may be eliminated, to be honest, because he's alt-tabbed for quite a long time here. So I think CCE may be our first team out. I'm going to hide that POV. So we are down to 5. Really not a good day for CCE, and a day they really needed. So unfortunate to see. I really like those guys, so too bad they couldn't deliver. But Flat is now aping what looks like the 2-man of Furia. No, that's native. They're actually fighting a new team now, and barely gonna get this reset. Very scrappy. A little bit risky there from Flat, but somehow paying off until he peaks while selling. Very sloppy peak from Mamba. Mamba's been playing long enough for that to should never happen, to be honest. Used to play CLG with Nano, so really sloppy from him, and they're kind of lucky they get that reset, not punished by one of the other teams. But Stallions now taking such a unnecessary knock, but not much you can do from that fuse ult. They may be able to reset. It is Falcons below them. They need to be on that zip. Yo, you can still look down that zip. With the smoke is actually irrelevant if they try and take that zip, because what you do, if you're in this situation, I'm going to pause for a second. If you're in this situation, right, you're setting on high ground, team wants to zip on you, no matter what zip it is. If they smoke you, what you want to do is you want to look at the line of the zip, because you're going to be able to see all this through smoke, right? You want to look at the line and kind of follow that with your cursor and just follow it down. And that way, if they do decide to zip, you can still really punish them. Now, it looks like Falcons made the choice to not try and push that, which is probably the correct call, to be honest, because they're a little too late to take that zip. But if anyone ever tries it on you in your games, now you know what you can do. Yup, trying to pick back up a Sivian who died to Flat, but now it looks like they're going to get pushed, and grief him, dupe, grief him. No, he doesn't get the full kill. Absolutely crazy. But they are getting wiped by somebody else. So now Flat is only Louis left. Surprise Nano. Nano is 1 bullet from getting thirsted, man. Really close. Flat actually had a good start to this game, but now they've kind of been scrappy, making some weird peaks, getting knocked. That was like a weird individual push from Nano. So yeah, he got kills, but I mean, at what cost? You know what I mean? Is he going to throw the whole game for it? And looks like in the kill feed, I did see him get fulled, I believe. Yes. So now it's C9 coming in.
Careful. I got slowed.
Really good job from C9 reading that play. And now they're going to establish in this building with their Watson.
We don't have Jen for a while,
so this is good.
Oh, we have Jen.
It doesn't matter. No, we don't.
Oh, we don't.
Give me a gold helmet.
Do they have gen or do they not have gen? Interesting. But now going to try and reestablish. They need to try and find some loot from those bodies in the car.
No one's there right now. No one's there.
Yeah, they need to use these bang smokes. They need to get some of that loot. They need to restock. There's a lot of bodies in that car. Even if it's one person, like grabbing loot, coming back and dropping it, and going back so one person can watch. I get another 3-minute ad on Naughty. They do not want to see us succeed. I don't know why that is. They don't want us spectating Naughty today. Sorry about those Twitch ads. But Cloud9 should get a chance to reset. Like I was saying, if 2 people need to watch and one person just empties inventory, runs back to bodies, grabs, and does that like 1 or 2 times, then they will be set in that building for a while. They are in the next 2 zones. So especially with that Watson, there's no real reason for you to move anytime soon as C9. Looks like Falcons also went down at some point. So Falcons started with an incredibly good Storm Point, but having an incredibly shit World's Edge. Very surprising. But again, that shakes up the top 5 quite a bit. And SSG now going to be a 2 knocked. He's going to try and Ensign this guy off. But I don't think he's going to get a chance to reset. Phony's just going to have to run. And E8 coming on the backside of this zone on triple red. There's actually a world here where they see Phony as well. But no, he's too quick. He's too quick. But they might bump into the team chasing him. He should have him on scan. He should know. Yes. Zach Major, walk up on this, baby. Let's get Ignant. Here, you have a charge rampage. No, don't be scared. Don't be scared. That's like a pretty good walk up.
All we have to do is watch our back for the rest of the game.
But it sounds like they know exactly where the game's ending. Making a very, very confident call that they stay here for the rest of the game, just watch their backside, and I gotta respect it too. You know, sometimes these pushes look really optimal for you, but one player maybe like gets a quick 1 clip from the other team or something like that, and all of a sudden your whole game is in shambles. So this is definitely the safer play. Possibly missing out on a couple points, but also guaranteeing themselves a solid spot in zone, not risking throwing the whole game for what could be 2 or 3 points. So, well done from E8. Looks like T-Law is fighting on the low ground here. Gonna get a wipe, but one player is gonna get thirsted here. Which, oh no, I'm mistaken. Sorry, I saw the res and I thought it was the banner. So T-Law will get a full reset on the low ground here. Currently sitting in 11th with 26 points. Kind of a slow day for T-Law. Some uncharacteristic mistakes from Yanya that you don't typically see, but in a decent position for the rest of this game. Furia, our current first place team, got a full reset. So actually, Madness was the first person to die in this lobby, I'm pretty sure, or one of the first. And now Furia is full reset, back to 3. One of the purple armors on them, so in decent, healthy condition. Like Oxygen doesn't even have 1 purple at the moment. So really good reset from Furia, and that gives them a chance to hold on to their first place on the day. Very, very big day. Madness is going to be calling out of his goddamn mind. If you've never listened to a Madness stream, I highly recommend it. That guy is passion. If you love the game of Apex, you have passion, you gotta watch Madness. Absolute legend in his own right. Now Vayne taking 2 triple take shots, and Vayne is rotating into 1 HP. Oxygen getting through there on the skin of their teeth. Cannot take zone, and he will take zone and get knocked right as I say it. Vayne takes 1 tick of zone, and that's going to be really bad for OXG. If one team catches wind of this, they're going to be punished. And Aiden on low HP from the zone as well. Now, maybe no teams know about this, or maybe the teams have rotated out early because they're not pressuring him. Yeah, looks like Disguised is kind of clueless. Maybe they weren't close enough to hear the knock. But that does surprise me. They wouldn't look over it. Especially if you're guaranteed an ISO 3v2. Kind of crazy to me. And now one of Disguise is going to be knocked? Big flesh damage. Enemy gonna have the door on the bot side. But Designful being knocked is just really bad here. Gonna try and res. Big shots, 1 knock. It's a 2v2. There's a world where they win this still. It's 1v1, I believe. No, it's still 2v1. Damn. I think Disguised should win that fight 10 out of 10 times, to be honest. Letting them get the reset is really bad. You know they have to come into you anyways, so you're going to fight. So why not take the 3v2? Kind of crazy. Nice try by Disguised. Really good day by them overall. Designful made some really good choices. I think they just got an unlucky knock at the start of that fight. Designful went down and then got tried. And E8! Luxford getting beamed in the back and insta-thirsted. That is disastrous for E8. They do have a Moby. E8 does have a Moby, but they just lost the best spot in the game. They didn't stick to their own game plan. They said all we have to do is watch our backs and win this game. We're staying here all game. We heard them say it earlier. And Luxford getting killed there is just brutal. And now they're getting shot by Akshi in the side.
Get him bottom corner on me.
Absolutely disastrous. From best spot in the game to not following their own game plan and dying. And C9 gonna get eliminated as well.
Slayer, be careful of the windows. I have a Moby.
This is absolutely nuts.
I need to go up a layer. I think he left. He left. I'm
It's
gonna try to get a Moby
Oxg
down.
and E8 are POVs alive. T-Law gonna be picking up 5 KP as a squad. Coming in from no name here and absolutely beaming backwards. These guys have taken so much damage. And they lose the 1v1! NRG gonna be cleaning up Pioneers. But they're going to get shot in the back too. So many people just taking back shots like it's OnlyFans. This is crazy. So many eliminations in such a short time. This zone pull really punished a lot of teams. I think there was an opportunity to stabilize quite a bit there. But teams not properly taking advantage of it. I thought E8 was the ones in the worst position. But now, I mean... T-Law getting eliminated, NRG losing too. They're not in a terrible spot. They're going to need to smoke this to ever have a world where they res, but they are getting pushed. E8 is getting pushed as a 2-man.
Just chill.
Nading the door.
Are they in? I'm charging.
I don't know. Is that anyone top? Anyone top?
No, we just fight bottom.
Is that the height team? Or is this a different team island altogether? Is this OXG?
Go third. You guys can go third.
No, OXG pushed the other building, and OXG is winning their own fight. This is most hated below.
Bro, I think we go to the Moby 6.
And most hated not being decisive. Most hated knows it's a 2-man. They need to be more aggressive.
Playing out their building for whatever reason. Save on me, full save on me.
I'm with you. Just chill.
This is very, very odd, to be honest. Most hated is playing quite weird. OXG in maybe the god spot. They're in such a good place right now.
You have to wait.
Wait, we're in zone. We're in zone.
I know. You have to look southeast.
You guys are fine though, dude.
So many scans on that heartbeat. So many people playing doors and outside here.
I can't.
Very, very awkward. Smoke that window and plug. Yes! This is the chance for E8.
Yeah.
They got a thirst. They got one thirst. I got it off. I'm getting to a safe spot, Slayer. Don't overdo it. Don't overdo it. Zero thing.
Yeah, really good call by Zach. Don't overdo it. Calling his teammates back. They just need to try and reset. Maybe give them a chance at some placement and KP.
I think, yeah, coming to you.
Land on him, Lux.
Nice! And Lux lands on them, and they take height!
Chill, save on me.
Incredibly well done by E8.
We have the best spot in the end game. We need to get our fuse ult up.
Zach is calling out of his mind right now. Incredibly smart play.
I'm getting off of a rampage.
Not overdoing it, and then calling to land on that height while that height team is rezzing, really punishing them at the only opportunity they had available to them. This is going to be a huge game for E8. Really well played.
Chill on me.
Slayer needs to get over that.
You're safe. You're full safe. Get behind the ball.
Slayer
We know.
throwing the best opportunity they had. Gonna do some sky nades.
Just spam.
This other team's gonna wait out those sky nades, then
They can't
aid.
climb or anything.
He's trying to bait the res, but he
We
just
might have
needs
to
to
wrap.
stick
I have
it.
fuse on. No, I have fuse
Yeah,
on.
fuse off the lip. Fuse off the lip.
Just fuse ult super close. Nice. Kill it.
There you go.
That Bengal's gonna hit us, bro.
You're fine.
Okay.
You're fine.
No,
It's
go
one.
first on the
It's
left.
one bangle. It's one bangle. You're fine.
Batting.
Fine, we're fine.
You're reset. Holy shit.
Stay in the smoke.
A little bit of luck coming through here
They're
for
still there,
Zach
they're still there,
Mazer
guys.
and the boys to allow them to still be alive. Now most hated getting eliminated. Getting one KP for E8. Not a lot of KP in the game overall, but decent chance to win. Nobody on the
Bro, I
top
feel
floor?
like this is best spot, maybe. Red ping is best spot. Third floor, right here. Can we take that, maybe? Hello?
You can.
I think so.
Right here is
Yeah.
best spot.
You
Can
need
we
to
open
nade
up?
down the stairs.
They're not there. Three,
You need to get control of
two,
the stairs somehow.
1, go.
I went right.
Look down,
Went
look
right,
down, just
right.
look down. They're below us, bottom floor.
Nice.
Now watch Diner climb up, Diner climb up.
Yeah, it's really good
holding
call
stairs, I'm
from
holding stairs.
Zach. He's
I have three
securing
cells, no
all
bats, three cells,
angles
no
they can
bats.
be pushed on.
I'm 2 bats here.
Do we have fuse ult again coming up?
No. Big D 1%.
Any ulting cells?
Watch low. Watch low ground.
Looking for an Ultex cell here. Could be huge, unironically. No luck. If he found one there, that would have been absolutely massive. Now they just need to look. Now they just need to be together and look. Ignore those nades.
So many nades, guys.
By ignore, I mean avoid. They did the right thing. Maybe I used the wrong word. And they can fuck that team below them. Don't take damage. Don't take damage. You can get your KP at any time. Don't take damage, boys.
I got fuse on at 2%. I'm gonna fuse on this, okay?
Yeah.
Your buddy left two,
Last
please.
one.
Yes.
Fuse ult and go. Fuse ult and go.
Yes. Yes.
Fuse on to them. All of my fuse on. One down. They're right.
Yes.
Swinging.
E8 going to get a lucky reset.
Nice.
But gonna win our
no KP
final
win, but doesn't
match
matter,
game
bro.
of the day. You hear it here. He says no
We got 4 KP
KP,
wins.
and I think that's pretty accurate. I think they had a total of maybe 2 or 3 kills at the end, but they do take game number 6. Oh, they had 4. Better than I thought, to be honest. But that will wrap up North America Match Day 8. So this is really important because this is going to impact what teams have to have a crazy performance tomorrow in order to qualify for LAN. So let's sum up this game and then we'll take a look at the group and then overall standings. So Elevate, winning that last game, really good comms by Zach Mazer. Getting the respawn and then pushing the roof was really good awareness by them. Very well executed. They fucked up the other team swinging them. They probably could have got some extra KP there if they would have just played behind and not got knocked, but they still end up winning, so well done by them. Oxygen Esports, 10 kills. Frag game from them, second place, 19 points. Really well done by OXG. Furia going to take third place with 11 points. Vanity, pretty quiet team today. Haven't delivered too much. Getting 8 points. Weave in 5th place, 0 kills, 4. 6th place, also 0 kill with 3 points. That's SSG. Surprising that they didn't pick up any KP there. And now let's take a look at our results of the day. So, at the end of the day, we have Furia taking home first with 63 points. Very, very consistent today. Pioneers also playing very well. In game 2, they had a really good execution on that end zone. Well done by them. Second place. SSG coming up to third with 51 points. Well done by them. Even though their last game wasn't a big delivery because they didn't get any kills, overall in the day, finished third. Really well done. Disguise dropping from first, I believe, to fourth. Where did they finish in this last game? Ooh, 1 point last game. That's why. If they would have had a bit of a better performance, they could have held that first spot, or maybe they were second, but dropping down to fourth. As I said, that top 5 would get shaken up. And E8 taking the 5th spot with Falcons dropping down to 6. Falcon had such a good storm point and then just got dominated on World's Edge. Really uncharacteristic performance from Falcons. And Flat finishes in 7th on the day. So now, let's take a look at our overall standings. Falcons, we knew they were the only team locked in, so we knew they would still be first, even if they got 0 points today. So Falcons is still first overall, qualified for LAN. 124 points. SSG should be qualified now. 93 points. Well done by them. Furia, Alienware, LG, TSM all play tomorrow. So these standings are going to change. But all of these teams should still be guaranteed a spot for LAN. So they are basically all locked in, especially because they still have a game day. Looking towards the bottom side, Complexity and Cloud9 both need to perform tomorrow. Cloud9 on the brink here, man. That's going to be close. We have Oblivion and Flat also playing tomorrow, looking to push in. If Cloud9 has like around a top 10, top 8 finish, they're guaranteed it. So I would really like to see Cloud9 and Naughty play well tomorrow. But we will also be casting those games, and we'll see how they play out tomorrow. What an awesome day for Europe and North America today. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow.